So we're with Humanitywarriors, and he's with Freedom from Covert Harassment and Surveillance. And what we're worried about and why we're here is because there are a group of people in Los Angeles, maybe about over 1,000 people, who are being electronically stalked, harassed, and tortured. And
by who?
But that's what we're trying to figure out. And what we're doing is, they have gang stalking. You can write down the word gang stalking, which is a form of harassment and stalking on these poor little victims. It's happening to families, it's happening to children, elderly, disabled. There's no gender bias, there's no social class bias, they don't care about where you come from or what it is that you're doing. These people are being attacked through radio frequency. They're physically being hit with this technology. And we've already been to 2 other city council members and had the same meeting with them. Ryu and Martinez.
Who from their offices, you know?
With Ryu, it was a guy named, we met him at Toluca Lake. His name is Daniel Hart. And with Martinez was Alexis Marin. Okay. So what we talked about was these people are trying to be able to explain what's going on. They're trying to be able to go to their local police officers. They're trying to go to their doctors to make sure that what's happening to them isn't harming them or causing cancers and tumors or things like that inside of their bodies. But when they try to explain what it is that's going on, unfortunately, they're automatically being labeled as some type of mental health problem, because when they do go to their doctor and they get fully tested, their body, they do all the blood work, they do everything, there's absolutely nothing wrong with them. Yet they're still being physically harmed by this.
I'm curious, how do they know this?
Because they can feel it. And you have, like I said, it's not only happening in LA, it's happening nationwide. And you have all of these different people from different places that don't know anything about each other, all saying the same exact thing. The reason why I got involved is because I found out about this thing, and ever since I found out about it, I haven't stopped stomping the floors of City Hall, trying to get these appointments with you guys, I emailed you 2 emails with about 7 attachments that have paperwork and links with all of the information on this. And what we are trying to do now is be able to form a relationship with the Los Angeles Police Department to enable these targets, the victims, to be able to report the crimes. We'd be able to tell that, when a lot of these people, it's very unfortunate, when they leave their homes are being broken into. When they leave their car out, their cars are being vandalized.
The name of our group is called Freedom from Covert Harassment and Surveillance, and that's our material. And basically what they're describing is that there are organized groups of individuals that are terrorizing, this is actually a form of domestic terrorism, certain individuals. And it's called organized stalking or group stalking. It's similar to individual stalking, except that you have an organized group of individuals. And they operate in secret, and they seem to, their intent is to destroy the victim, whoever that is they're targeting.
So it's not a financial thing, it's literally a personal...
It's not really financial so much, but it is covert, and it's organized, and there are groups of individuals that are doing this to terrorize certain citizens. And when they report this to the police or to authorities, they are disbelieved. So we have an organization of these victims, and we're coming together to say, hey, there are these groups operating covertly within your town, within the city, and they are networking.
11/21/2014, just dropping off information to every school, every police station, trying to get the word out there. So get this stuff on the news, man, and get this shit up out of the homes and get the people out of the pain. (10/24/2014). Just trying to get some help, man. Tired of taking the blows.
That both of the victims here at Heart Review are related to the shooter, Jalen Freiberg. Now, one of the victims, 15-year-old in critical condition with a head injury, 14-year-old Nate Hatch, he was shot in the jaw today.
The injury is going to heal, but not the after effects. That's where we have to come into play and do a good job with them.
Dealing with the largest mass shooting in our state's history. It occurred in a church, a place of worship.
The first responders and what they've done to help respond to this challenge.
And this will be a long suffering mourning for those in pain. We ask
for God's comfort, for God's guidance, and for God's healing for all those who are suffering.
7/15/2015.
There you go. Yeah. And if I could just have a copy of this.
Defense official has just told us that they now can confirm indeed that the 4 personnel killed were indeed United States Marines.